Hey there, it's me from RAI-DEN Designs again. This time I'm going to actually take you through a couple of the new things that we've set up. The first one I'm going to show off here is we call it the Sky Fort. Um, this one is a new deathmatch style map that we had been working on for a while and we finally actually finished. It is our first multi-tier map, so it's our first one including multiple levels for not just your standard walk around find cover, but you also have to think three dimensionally. So it gives you a little bit more of uh, a challenge, so to speak. And to add to the challenge, we overhauled the bot AI so that now um, they follow more of a dynamic progression rather than being stuck on predetermined paths and just happening to shoot whoever gets in front of that predetermined path. A couple of other things that we've included in this particular build that we didn't in our other ones is, for one, we included jump pads for the first time in one of our maps. These little pads allow us to basically launch the player all over the maps. The other thing that we included that was kind of a big thing for us in terms of the programming side of things is we also included elevators and lifts, which allow us to give that full, 360-degree, threat coming at the players because, now you don't just have them coming front, behind, or side to side. You now have them coming from, all directions, above, below, to the side, front, behind, things of that nature. I'm not going to completely play this match because it would take way too long. Um, and I'm sure that everyone's a little anxious for me to go ahead and get to the meat and bones of what I wanted to show today. The next thing I wanted to show you is actually a brief snippet of our overworld map that we've been working on. We call the Wasteland for Project Razor. This map is 10 times the size of our standard maps. It includes 3 separate environments, which is something new that we haven't done before. As you can see, this particular environment starts off. Oh crap! This particular map starts. There's so many different spawn points that you can begin. Um, as you saw there, you can start in that room. This is a completely different room. This map also showcases 2 new features that we haven't really played with before. The first of which is, as you saw, the teleporters that allow us to get around very quickly. Um, the second feature that we wanted to showcase here, once I can get a breather from Raptor trying to kill me, is we also included for the first time in any of our maps destructible environments, as you can tell here, which also add a unique mechanic to the game in terms of, having to. Wow, and here I thought the bots couldn't get any stupider. um, it allows us to get around the map. Now, one of the big things about this map is, the dynamic lighting and everything else and all that fun stuff. But the one that really got people's attention was this area. This is the Desert Oasis over map, or the Wasteland as we like to call it. This map is roughly, I'd say, about 400 by 400. It is a vehicle map, obviously, because it would take too long to try to get from, place to place, given how big it is. Um, it's probably definitely one of our larger maps. Um, and unlike some of our other maps in which we've had decals and things in the back, and this is our new plane craft. The cities actually in this particular map are completely um, usable in terms of as a fight, as a mechanic, because now you can go in between, and thanks to the cicada and other vehicles like that, you can now actually go up and land on top of these buildings here, which creates a unique thing for snipers and the such, and going between the buildings is going to create a unique cover dynamic. As you can see, we've got multiple, open areas that we can use. Um, we've also got, more standard deathmatch type areas. And this one also actually has team deathmatch style capabilities. We've included the support to be able to, use this as a capture the flag or a team deathmatch or, things like that. What the hell? And as you can see, we've included full bot support for the wasteland, so it's a pretty massive map. I'm not going to actually take the time to show you everything here. That's really just what I wanted to overview today as our little tech demo. As you can see, we've kind of gotten the resolution up on the textures and everything, so it no longer looks like mud and things like that. And I think that's about all we have for you today. I want to send out a special thank you, though, to our friends over at Action XL for supplying us with the motion controller hardware that we're using for this experiment. And we hope to keep you up to date with the upcoming dev blogs. And we hope to see you in game at the finished product.